Hi, I'm Mark Langford, Master Career Coach and founder of C Synergy Career Coaching, and I'm joined today by Rachael Olivier. Rachael is a star client of mine. We worked together for a while, and she's experienced the Career Mastery program firsthand. So we're going to find out her experiences and what she got out of it. So welcome, Rachael.
Thank you, Mark. I'm so excited to be here, and thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely. So why don't you start by telling us a little bit more about what you do professionally and how you got into that?
Yeah, currently working for a Big Four firm. I'm a manager there, primarily focused on robotics robotic process automation and AI primarily. So I run a team there building that for DoD client.
Man, how did you get into that? I mean, that's like the future right
I literally fell into it, but I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of my work with you helped me get there, to be honest. When I rejoined management consulting after a lot of our sessions, I found a project where I was able to start learning a little bit more about robotics, what it was. Like, I got really excited about it and found that it was something that really excited me every day. I wanted to wake up and keep doing it and keep helping our clients every day.
Awesome. So you said some of the work we did together led to that. Why don't you talk a little bit more about that, and maybe start with telling us how you decided to reach out for some career coaching.
Yeah.
And when did you realize you needed or wanted some support, and what were some of the key challenges you were looking to overcome at that time?
Yeah. So it was in, I want to say 2016. I remember I just left the Big Four firm that I'm currently at again. I joined a small firm trying to do international development work just because I thought this was the direction I wanted to take with my life. And come to find out that was not. I learned the hard way. It wasn't the path for me. Too much red tape, too much craziness. So I found myself at a crossroad. I was kind of lost. I was like, what do I do with my life now? Where do I go? I remember watching a TED Talk actually, and someone mentioning career coaching, and I was like, what's that? Who is that? What's that all about? So I ended up doing some Google searches and stumbled on your name. I've met with a few coaches prior to meeting you, and then we met and started working together. And I mean, I won't look back. It was the best investment I could ever make myself, honestly. So
that's awesome. How did you decide on me rather than the other coaches in the Career Mastery program?
It was about the connection. You talk about synergy, and really we bought that just being we connected right away. I remember we spent 30 minutes talking, and I felt very comfortable. Like, you were very open, very authentic. You've always been, and very honest, and just really provided me with direct feedback right away from some of the things that I mentioned on our first initial session. So that's when I was like, okay, this guy seems like great. He knows what he's talking about. He's passionate about his work, and he's very knowledgeable. And it seems like someone that I really can be myself with and have a good working relationship with. So
awesome. So talk about that working relationship a little bit more. Like, what were the key things you got out of the coaching? How did the program impact you? And maybe just sum up your key learnings and growth and what you came away with, if you will.
Man, I don't know if I have time to sum it up, but might need a few days to sum it up. But I think what you really helped me walk through was one, kind of figure out through a lot of the exercises that we did together, figure out what areas do I want to focus in? Do I want to stay in management consulting? Do I actually want to go to grad school and pursue that? Do I which direction I want? So you kind of helped me just kind of brainstorm through that. You helped me work through my fears, because a lot of what was stopping me was the stories I was telling myself. So that was another big thing that you always pointed out, you're saying but all the time. Why are you saying but? And I remember we did an exercise on my needs, wants, negotiables, and all that stuff, and it really helped me align some of my long-term goals with okay, how do I get there? What are the things that I need specifically to be able to achieve those different goals? So you took basically just a world of just multiple thoughts and just allowed me to through a lot of our sessions, just really narrow down and have a concrete plan to be able to tackle a lot of those long and short-term goals.
It's fantastic. I mean, it really is, because you've had a lot of success over the last couple of years and gotten really clear and really start moving your career. What do you think was the key, if you're going to identify just one thing that you got out of working together in the Career Mastery course, what would it be?
learning to shift my mindset, learning to recognize where I'm telling myself like certain stories and really pushing through my areas of fears and recognizing that and really trying to change those stories to something positive, like, recognizing my fears and pushing through that. And in addition, actually, just I think one of the practices that you've made me do is around mantras, writing a mantra for each, whether it was like starting a new career or starting a new position after getting promoted, like that really helped like provide me with a clear picture of like, what kind of person do I want to be now as a manager? What kind of manager do I want to be? And so writing that down as well and having my gratitudes as well has been helpful. So I'm giving you more than just one, like give you three.
No, that's great. A lot of good stuff that you actually implemented, and you, like you said, you're a star client because you actually did all the work, and you see that it actually has some tangible benefits and helps you out.
Yeah, and I even remembered, like, I think was it this year at some point I sent you a copy of my mantra, and I was like, Mark, I'm exactly where I like said I would be like last year, like, and I was so excited about it to see it, actually being implemented, and I was living the life that I put out there, basically. So
hey, you and that's on you too. I mean, just doing the hard work, and if you're willing to do it, you see the results. That's really cool. So if someone were at the stage you were at when you started working together in the CareerMastery program, what advice would you give them?
Invest in yourself. I think that was one of the things that you told me when we first started, and I don't regret it because I continue to do that even with other coaches, whether it's life optimization coaches, whichever. I guess there's no better time than now. Like if we've learned anything in the last year, like just make sure that you're do it. Like really, I usually say screw it and do it. That's like my my non-professional motto, but you have nothing to lose, really, if by having someone else provide insight into your life, it's only gonna really help enhance like your life moving forward.
Yeah, that's so awesome. So good, so good. And like I said, you've done a lot of hard work, and kudos to you for everything you've done. Wishing you much success and prosperity on your continued journey. And thanks for sharing your insights today. And I'm sure we'll be working together some more as you work all the way up to, running the company someday.
Oh my gosh, I don't know, but we'll definitely be working together because with every new step or change in the career comes new challenges. So, I'm always reaching out to you for additional advice on, how to continue honing on my leadership skills.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time today, Rachel.
Of course, Mark.
Continued good success and prosperity and luck and everything else in your professional journey.
Thank you. So happy I could be here with you today.